Both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Lillard finds Kuzma. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Embiid against Lopez. They get the rebound. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. Kuzma, that's good.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now, Giannis. Paul George missing from long range. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. The 17-footer. Good on the jump shot.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding.
Now, here's Oubre. Outside, George. A three. Good on the triple. George has got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Maxey.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Giannis outside. Pass to Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Taurean Prince. Now, here's Maxey. Chalk up two there.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. From deep, Trent sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Maxey. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Butler comes in for Maxey. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Damian Lillard. 23 seconds left in the first quarter.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Back to Porter. Off target from outside. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Milwaukee on top. They lead by a bucket. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Edwards. Joel Embiid out there.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now here's Butler. Embiid, the pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Trent. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Your 76er, number 23, Eric Gordon.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here is Porter. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Fires from the line. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Trent's got 5 now.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the 76ers. Oubre comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Prince in for Green. Here's McCain. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Pass to McCain. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. McCain's got his second bucket tonight. Milwaukee in the lead. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Here's McCain. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Oubre, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Giannis rips it down.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Pass to Yabusele. 1:12 left in the second quarter. For three, Oubre. Another three for Philadelphia.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Prince kicks to Portis. Lillard, right side. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
The 76ers trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Count that one. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Maxey into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Maxey against Lillard. Pass to Prince. Fires from deep. And again, it's Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 11 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Down low, Oubre off with the layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nano.
There's Giannis taking flight.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. The 3 from George. Traps in the tray. George has got 11 points.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Lillard dishes to Lopez. Prince the pass to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
Offensive rebound. Embiid throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Outside, George. Maxey sets a screen for George. Nailed from three-point land. 14 points for him.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Now Oubre following the three-point attempt by Giannis. Oubre kicks to Maxey. Launches from deep. The rebound by Prince. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Giannis. George with the defensive effort. Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Sinks that one from the post. 8 points for Kelly Oubre.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Basket counts, and the Bucks lead by 6. Here's Maxey. Takes the three. The shot comes out, and so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Abusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 4. Butler on the way. Guarded by Porter. Butler kicks to Embiid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. The coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 3 from deep. George, another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Giannis inside, covered by Oubre. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Maxey looking it over. And he gets it to go. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Here's Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Here's Giannis. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night. To the middle. There's Embiid, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Here's Giannis. It drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And here's Embiid. Good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
.44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Kicks it out to Lillard. The 3-pointer, no good. And so here is Philadelphia. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Got it!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Over Oubre. It's off.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
It's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Shea in at the small forward.
Yeah, that's what Shea is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Outside Giddey. From the top of the key, Okongwu with the rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Young. That one rolls around and rims out.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Giddey, following the score by Atlanta. It's stolen by Okongwu. And here they come. Up the floor. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Shea, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's good. 2 points. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Young. Good D by Ball. Chicago trailing here. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Just a threat from all 3 levels. Nicola can hit from the inside, outside, and in between.
Pass to Daniels. The 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And so here is Chicago. There's a screen. Outside White. Back to Giddey. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Hawks making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Vucevic, a screen on Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Young. Launches a 3, sinks the tray. Young's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Risacher in at the 2 spot. Beyond the arc. Niang, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Williams misses. The Hawks leading. Down low. Niang, that's good.
Nice pass by Risacher. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Chicago with the ball. Now Giddey. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And out on the wings, Zach Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
With the crossover, and he lays it up and in. Giddey's got 7 points here in the quarter.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for DeSumo. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Basket counts.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Ball outside. Here's Giddey. And he lays it up and in. Giddey's got 9 points.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
LeVert goes against Jones.
2 minutes.
It's LeVert on the wing. He's scoreless. Pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Ball outside. Fires the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 11.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
LeVert, a screen on ball. Pass to LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Risacher comes in for Mann. Lets it go from 14. Again, the Bulls score.
I like watching Ball be assertive on offense, especially looking for a shot from the mid-range.
Pass to Risacher. Outside Young. He drops it from range. Young's got 8 here in this quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball, a screen on a Kongwu. Vucevic in the post. Guarded by a Kongwu. Vucevic's shot is off. Ball against Young. Pass to LeVert. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Josh Giddey. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Shot on the wing. Nice jump shot. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Here's Daniels. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. A nice shot by Young.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
White drives in. Count the basket. White's got 7 points in the game.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Fires from deep. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 21 points in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Buries it from 3. Giddey's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Ball passes to Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Back to Giddey. Left side, Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Okongwu, and he can't bank that one in. Atlanta's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Daniels passes to Young. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
No luck on that one. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. His fingerprints. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Clint Capella. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. Yep, that one goes. Giddey's got 21 points in the game.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Capella, screen on Jones. This one for three. Bufkin, no good. The Bulls trail by 4. Jones in the post. The three, Smith. LeVert with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Niang. Offensive rebound. Chicago's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Giddey. Picked by Smith from downtown, and it's Giddey with the three. Giddey's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thanks. The three from Ball. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Young. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Here's Vucevic. Atlanta with a rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Young against Ball. Fearless Trae Young.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Ball outside. They need this. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
No problems knocking that one down.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Risacher better than this.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Vucevic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through the contact to finish strong.
The Hawks lead by 9. Here's Daniels. Outside Johnson. And the Hawks with another 3.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Great cheer. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two, Trey Jones.
First one falls for him. Jones hits them both. Here's LeVert. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant.
Is on the other end tonight. Defense, the team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Outside Holiday. That 3 off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Lillard outside. Lopez outside. Kicks it out to Prince. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. Hits the 3-point bomb.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rising fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
White against Prince. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
White with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And we talk about Derek White. Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Rocket 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets it fly from 18. And the shot goes in. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Horford kicks to Brown. And another miss by Boston.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Lillard scanning the floor. Over Holiday. And a great move from Lillard as he gets it to go. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. And finish off by Brown.
Man, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Lillard. The shot, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Here's Pritchard. Drains the three-pointer. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Giannis passes to Porter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Porter's got his first 2 points.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum a screen. And again, Boston with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And a wide open look for Porter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Porter's got 5. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And here's Tatum for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Tatum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Porter. Trent outside. And here's Prince outside. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Prince looking around. Floats it up for Giannis. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Lillard, the pass to Prince. Shoots over White. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 5 points so far.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Craig against Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Boston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Outside Portis. Back to Lillard. Five on the clock. That shot off. Good D by Holiday. Here's Craig. Great D that time from Portis. Lopez left side. Portis kicks to Lillard. Buries it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Holiday finds Tatum. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
The wide open look here for Lopez, and it's off from three-point range. A pass to Porzingis. Lopez with the steal. Lillard, right side. foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
That one misses. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum kicks to Brown. Outside Holiday. The deep 3 from Tatum. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Brown against Prince. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size. At 7 foot, he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
Outside White. It's Brown on the wing. And they pick up 2. Brown's got his second basket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. The Bucks also with the sub. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Holiday. Over Trent. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Holiday.
And capable of making these in his sleep. Holiday has tremendous confidence and touch on that mid-range.
And the basket by Lillard.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Celtics passing it around. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Porzingis with a screen on Trent. The wide open look here for Holiday. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lillard outside. Back to Giannis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Here's Pritchard. Good on the 3-point shot. Pritchard's got 9.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Prince outside. Back to Lillard. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holiday. The kick out to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. And the Celtics another 3.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Giannis. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Porter, and it's Green in its small forward. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Horford. 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 4. Kick out to Giannis.
we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Horford against Portis. Here's Pritchard. Rebounded by the Bucks. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Craig. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kevin Porter. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Lillard. And the Bucks miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Porzingis. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Kuzma kicks to Prince. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. They get it back. Lopez, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Lillard from outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
He gets that one.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Holiday against Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Driving in, machetes his way. Giannis missed inside. Now Tatum. Over Giannis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Prince gets to Giannis. And they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
White dishes to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum with a screen on Prince. White goes in. Over Prince. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't going to cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And it's Brown missing. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's White. Trifecta. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.
Position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, down low. Now here's George. Off the mark there with a 3.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Young looking around. Pass to a Kongwu. Over Embiid. A Kongwu, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Risacher. Young with a screen on George. The 3 from Risacher. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, that's what Risacher is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter, a good one at that.
And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Now here's Young. A Kongwu, a screen on Maxey. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. No good with the triple. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Oubre. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Okay, that was a sweet move. Oubre, the lefty, hard to read off the bounce.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Risacher. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. Risacher's got 6 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Edwards. Here's McCain driving in, lays it up and banks it in.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now here's LeVert. Outside man. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by man. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Butler comes in for Tyrese Maxey. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Risacher, he's checked in for Johnson. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Risacher. Embiid against Capella. Now LeVert. Outside man. The 3. He drops it from range.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining.
And it goes!
They got that one.
Gets it! Wow!
That's before the buzzer right there.
And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Risacher. And it's LeVert in at the point guard position. Here's McCain. Up top, Embiid. Shoots over Capella. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper is showing his versatility.
Butler against LeVert. Niang outside. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And George Niang gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Buffkin's checked in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Gordon right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on George Niang.
Man, good whistle there.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. The shot by LeVert, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oubre with room to shoot. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Nance outside. Pass to LeVert. The 3 is up. Niang, that's good. Niang's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Oubre, a screen on LeVert. Grimes. Offensive board. Yabusele. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Nance. Uses the glass on the layup. Nance has gotten his first points of the night.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Here's Grimes. Outside Maxey. Three-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Daniels. Six to shoot. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Grimes. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Grimes has got 6 points.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Young drives it in, and the layup falls. He's got 7.
Well, how about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
It's George on the wing. To the paint. The kick out to Maxey. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw's good from Maxey. 1 second left. The shot no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Atlanta on top. They're up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is George Niang.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's George, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Outside Young. Johnson finds Okongwu. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Young. And he knocks the jumper down. Young's got 9.
Well, that stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
Young against Maxey. Pass to George. Here's Grimes. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Oubre against Johnson. Back to Young. From the high post. Again, Atlanta.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Inside, it's Trae Young.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Outside Oubre. Maxey on the wing, guarded by Young. George for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. There's Young with the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For the lead. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Baseline jumper. Young with the bucket. Young's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Screen by Embiid. George for 3. Hits the trifecta. George has got 6.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you with a versatile scorer.
Outside Young. High arcing shot. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. George passes to Embiid. Shoots over a Kongwu. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Young against Maxey. Young inside. It's hauled in by Oubre.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
George's shot is good.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there, and because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
Here's Young. No good again that time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. They've got Terrence Mann, George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Krejci in at the point guard position. Butler surveying the floor. Here's Yabusele. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the 76ers lead by 7.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Screen by Capella. And that one's good, man.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
From 11 feet away, yes, it's good.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Hawks trail by 6. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
And both free throws good for Young.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To the left wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. George's shot is off. Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Maxey. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
George, right side. Outside Oubre. Up top, Embiid. Shoots over Okongwu. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Oubre. And the 76ers lead by 3. Young with it. Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. The 3 from Rizachet. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
How about the rookie, Zachary Rizachet, delivering a timely bucket?
Young against Maxey to the inside. Embiid. The shot no good. Good D by Kongwu. The Hawks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Daniels. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a lead.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Grimes' shot is off. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Young. Yes!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Embiid. Outside Oubre. Takes a 3. The Sixers with another miss.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Yes! And the foul! That one on Johnson.
Oubre, big time stepping up, poised in that moment.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Here's Young. He connects!
Not many better players late in games than Trae Young.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
"16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Young. Oh, off target. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Well, and now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here is Maxey. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Rizachet in at the small forward position.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Young against Maxey. And that one's good. Young's got 26.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Oh, and they take the lead.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Johnson a screen on Maxey. Young from long range. On target from range. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
Tries it from 16. Rebounded by Johnson.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Outside Young. Okongwu, a screen on Maxey. There's Young with the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. To the left side wing. There's the triple. That one is off.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The three from Rizachet. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
They set the pick. Fader on the way. And he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Maxey against Young. Pass to Rizachet. Now here's Johnson. Oh! He drills the game winner!
Wins the game with nothing but zero.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Now, Hero. Pass to Burks. They set the pick. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is the dilemma defensively. I mean, when Wiggins glides off the pick, he's hard to shadow.
Antetokounmpo passes to Prince. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Puts up a three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
No hesitation from Wiggins, shooting with confidence and conviction.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, here's Adebayo. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now, here's Kuzma. Giannis inside. Adebayo on him. Giannis left side. Lillard outside. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Hero. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 5 now.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Pass to Burks. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Now, here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Trent outside for 3. Sinks the triple.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Love outside. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Porter a screen on Mitchell. Right at the free throw line. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. He has 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Adebayo. That one misses. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's Hero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Trent from 20 feet out. Robinson pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Hero with it. Fires the 3, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter. Giannis outside. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
And a wide open look for Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Outside, Green puts up a deep 3. Good on the triple. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here is Robinson. Still without a basket. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now, here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Outside, Hero. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Burks, he's checked in for Robinson. With the shot, yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Damian Lillard.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Heat. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Shoots over Kuzma. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Wiggins has got 8.
Hey, that mid-range area, in-between area, we call it, inside the three-point line and not at the rim, Wiggins knows he can get this shot anytime he wants.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And the three off target. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Over Mitchell. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Fade away. No good on the shot. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks ahead. They lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the 5. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Prince. Still yet to score. Sinks the three-pointer.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Miami trailing. Hero kicks to Ware. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good by Giannis.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Wiggins, and he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Now, here's Lillard. 16 points for him. For the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Miami's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Robinson's checked in for Miami. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Pass to Burks. From the arc. Miami no good on that time either. Bucks leading by 5. It's Trent on the wing. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. .125 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Burks. Scoreless thus far. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Adebayo.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 8. Lillard from outside. Robinson pulls it in. He'd have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Burks' shot is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Prince outside. Back to Lillard from deep three-point land. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Inside, here's Ware, and it's all evened up. Ware's got 5 now.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Prince outside. Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. Hero on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Heat out front as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3. Here's Hero. Following the basket by Giannis. There's a good screen. Floats one up. That one drops for him. And the Heat lead by 3.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kevin Porter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Giannis outside. Lillard outside. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
That's to Burks. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. There's the pick. Shoots over Kuzma. And another basket for Miami.
That could be an important bucket as this game tightens up. I mean, Wiggins looking sure of himself out there.
Here's Giannis. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Hero against Lillard. Hero no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Shoots over Burks. Using his size, Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo, his jump shot continues to look better and better. When he's pulling up like that, the defense is cooked.
Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And Hero drops them both.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Here's Giannis. It falls.
No, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Works for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Prince in the corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's good.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Hero against Lillard. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Burks on the wing from downtown. It counts. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Adebayo against Giannis. Prince outside. Here's Kuzma. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
That one goes in. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now here's Lillard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Free throw good from Lillard.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kinds of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Outside Hero. Pass to Burks. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Heat lead by 2.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Now here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Hero. Good.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try.
Here's Giannis after Tyler Hero's bucket. Lopez dishes to Lillard. Back to Lopez. Clock at 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt him.
Adebayo with a screen for Burks. Can't get the 3 to fall. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Now Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from 11, and it Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And Miami shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Wiggins kicks to Hero. That ball's ice feed that time from Wiggins. Hero's got 27.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now Adebayo after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this guy is a game hero, embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Milwaukee's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 8. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
Now, here's Lillard. An easy 2 points on the layup.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Team foul number 4.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But, hey, never say never.
And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Prince wide open. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Hey, guys, that's exactly why Prince is out there in these moments. Big-time shot.
Team is in penalty. Now at the line, Alec Burks.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Let's hear it for you.
Lopez, a screen on Burks. Got a piece of it. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. Here's Daniels, pass to Young. Johnson a screen on Holiday. Young from long range, drills it from deep.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Now here's Porzingis. Fades, and they pick up 2.
He can beat you inside, he can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Clock is at 3. Takes one from 10 feet. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Holiday finds Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Daniels. Just over a minute and a half in. Kongwu, a screen on Holiday. Young. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now here's White. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Right wing. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young from behind the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, got that one up quick.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. Now here's Young. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. 11 feet out. This is another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want. It just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
LeVert goes against Porzingis. And it's good for 2.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Into the lane. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got 5 points.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Outside Brown. Nice move. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the 3. And it's Young again missing. Outside White. Porzingis with a screen on Young. And here's Brown for 3. Buries it from 3. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston out in front, up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got Karis LeVert, George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Risacher in at the 2. Craig, that falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Craig's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Risacher. 6 points for him. Screen by Capella. Got a piece of it. Craig with a steal. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Hawks trail by 7. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. And a change for the Hawks. Buffkin's checked in. Atlanta with the ball. LeVert outside. Pass to Buffkin. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Holiday. The kick to Tatum. Here's Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. And the Celtics another 3.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
LeVert outside. 1:57 left in the second quarter. Here's Buffkin. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston leading by 8. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's LeVert, following the bucket by Boston. Over Holiday. The shot by LeVert, no good. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. The drive by Tatum.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Like, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Some changes for Boston. Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Hawks trail by 12. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. 55 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
Really good passing wing. Risacher isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Outside, Brown. White looking it over. Outside Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Johnson. Pass to Risacher. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Tatum against Johnson. Rebounded by Johnson.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And down it goes. 2 points. Risacher's got 8 points. outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's White. Yet to see a basket. And here's Porzingis. Here's Brown. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by White. Daniels passes to Young. 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Holiday from long range. Rebounded by Daniels. Hawks trail by 6. Young, the pass to Johnson. Young looking for an opening. Over Holiday. Again, Atlanta.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Johnson against Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over a Kongwu. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Porzingis has got 8.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Timeout, timeout. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. To the middle. It's stolen by a Kongwu. Here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. And a missed layup. Celtics lead by 6 on the wing. Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The 3 from Rizashé. Sinks it from distance. He's got 11.
And they're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Here's Tatum, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Celtics lead by 7.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Here's Rizashé, defended by Brown. Outside Johnson. Young from long range. Oh, Trey virtually automatic from deep.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Daniels. Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Okongwu. Tatum against Young. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Young's got 9 points in the quarter. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Celtics. They lead by a bucket. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Boston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. We've got Clint Capella, George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Krejci in at the 1. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Tatum with it. Shoots from the line. Capella with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's LeVert. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got his first 2 points.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Tatum feeling it out a bit. White with a screen on Johnson. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Here's Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Daniels, down low. Johnson passes to Young. Inside, Okongwu. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Tatum.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Young can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
side.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth. Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3. Now Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter!
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
Young missing again. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They double-team Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Outside White. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And now a 9-point Boston lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. Even. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian A.
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side. The defense must push Paul George further out. This guy's so adept at finding ways to score inside.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Embiid. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here is Halliburton.
My goodness, how about that explosion? Halliburton takes off.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Boy, Pascal Siakam, much improved as a playmaker. He can score it or create shots for others.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Turner. Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's George. And it goes down 2 points. George has got 7 points.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Turner with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Nembhard's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So both teams changing it up here. .46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Maxey. Beyond the arc. Connects from 3-point range.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's McCain. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Can't hit from the elbow. From deep 3-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead, up by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Butler. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Embiid with the screen on McConnell. Pass to McCain. Embiid against Toppin. With the teardrop. Embiid, no good. Here's Indiana. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the 76ers. Oubre is checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. The Pacers also changing it up. Miles Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Embiid the screen. To the paint. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Here's Nembhard. And Embiid with the block. Oubre left side. Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. Here's the screen. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now Nembhard. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. Turner inside. Embiid's there. That gives them the lead. Turner's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers. Oubre, a screen on Halliburton. Here's McCain. Traps in the tray.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin, and it's Nesmith in for Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Hands it from downtown. Nesmith has got his first 3 points of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Here's Maxey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Nembhard with it. Pass to Siakam. Shoots a fader, and it's good off the back rim and in. Siakam's got 5 now.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
24.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for Indiana. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the center position. Fires from 14. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now here's Embiid. Nothing on the board. No holding back. Embiid takes it in. Indiana leading by 4. Siakam outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. The three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now just a 3-point Indiana lead.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Back to Halliburton. Driving inside. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Maxey attacking, and it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Halliburton sets the pick for Siakam. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. George, no good. Indiana's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Maxey. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Good on the second free throw. Fires from way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Joel Embiid, Abusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside, Walker, back to Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 9.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Pass to McCain. Spins. The kick outside to Butler. 4 on the clock. Over McConnell. Shot's good from Butler.
You know, they work the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
Pacers leading by 7. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Embiid, and again, it's Philadelphia.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Halliburton. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shot from free throw range. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Turner with it. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Siakam, a screen on Maxey. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. And the 3 ball is good. And now it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pacers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Maxey. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. And here's Halliburton. Turner for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Free throw line jump shot. The rebound by Turner. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team